Hello everybody and welcome to Mindology Dinkar. So in this video we are going to learn the secret formula to learn a skill in a quick and easy way. So let's start the video and we will be learning some of the tips and tricks and the secret way to learn this skill. So please watch this video completely so that you have a better understanding of using this secret formula. Let's get started. So we are going to discuss the secret formula to learn a skill. We will be discussing this in a few steps. So let's start and discuss what are those steps that you can follow to learn a skill and become maybe an expert at it. Who knows? So please watch this video completely. So let's start with the first step. The first step is decode the basics. Whenever we learn a skill, every skill has its own basic things. So first you need to understand the basics. You need to understand what does the skill actually mean, why do we use. So when you are decoding the basics, you can answer this question. What is the definition of this skill? Why do people learn it? What is the future of it? And you can use these all questions to answer and decode the basics of any skill which you are learning. So make sure that you decode the basics at least, so you know that what you are going to learn in the future. Let's imagine we will take the example of communication skills. So if I am learning communication skills and I want to become better at it, I am going to answer all these questions which I have just shared with all of you. Now this takes us to the next step, which is start small. Start small means, what does it mean? Let me answer this question for all of you. Start small means whenever we start the learning, at that time we should make sure that we are not overwhelmed with the information in the very first week or in the very first few days. What do I mean by that? Let's say that we are learning communication skills. I learned the basics, I decode the basics, and then I spend my 1 hour, 2 hours because this is something new to me and I'm learning it, and I become overwhelmed with the information which makes me confused. And ultimately, if this happens, you may lose the interest and not follow through. So this is important for all of us to make sure that we grab a new thing slowly. We should make sure that we do not grab a lot of information at once. So this was our second step, start small. Let's go to the next step, which is create relevant learning sources. Now you need to find the relevant learning sources. Some people are comfortable learning by the videos. Some people are comfortable learning by the text. Some people like to listen to podcasts. So whatever suits your needs, whatever suits your learning, you need to create your own learning sources and find them. It can be also a person who is already good at that skill which you are learning. So you make sure that you have the relevant learning sources. This takes us to our next step, which is to remove the learning barriers. Yes, everyone, we all have learning barriers. We all have the challenges whenever we start something new. So it's better to anticipate the learning challenges and remove them in starting, or have a good plan for them to tackle the problem. So let's say that we are learning the communication skill. I will again take the example of that, and we will see what challenges we might face in the future. So for example, if you learn this skill, the very first challenge which all people face is time management. We all have 24 hours. If we manage it, we can do a lot of things. So first of all, we need to manage our time. How can you manage your time? You need to track it. You need to write it in your notebook and see where do you spend your every 2 hours or 1 hour, and do it for few days so that you know where you are spending your time. One of the learning challenges, one of the learning barrier can be the distraction, our phone, WhatsApp notifications, or the family members. Many times it works as a distraction. So you make sure that this is not there for you and you are totally focused on learning your skill. If you give 1 hour to learning a skill each day, so at that time you should make sure that you have a laser focus on this and you do not distract yourself. Now this takes us to the next step, and the next step is there are two sides of each skill. The next step is practicing. So you do not want to learn only the theory, but you also want to execute the learning. So if you do not execute the learning, you just grab the theory, you just grab the text, you just listen to what the things which are being taught to you, and if you do not put those learnings into the practice, after the period of time, after the certain period of time, you are more likely to forget, which will result in nothing to you. You have used your time to learn something, so it's really important to put those learnings into practice. Now let's move to our next step, and the next step is define your success point. Now again, I will take the example of communication skills. So if I learn communication skills, I need to define my success point. Success point means it can be a statement also. What will I be doing when I have succeeded? You need to imagine this question and answer it. What will I be doing when I have succeeded? For example, my success point can be when I'm able to express my ideas in a proper manner and I'm able to convey my message to the people the way I want them to understand my message. So at that time, if I'm able to do it mostly with the people, I will consider myself a successful learning person in communication. I have learned communication, I had a goal, I have achieved it, and now I have succeeded. So you need to define your success point. That what will you be doing so that you feel you are success in learning that skill. Now this takes us to our last step but not the least step, which is to decide the deadline. By what date you want to finish learning this skill. If there is no deadline to do something, you might feel lazy and you might not do it in the future. You just think like, oh yes, I'll do, I don't have time to be today. You will find a lot of excuses to not learn this skill, to not give the time to it. So deadline deciding is really crucial in this process. Now your deadline can be, so if you're learning the skill, it can be to, you can give the next 3 months date. If you're learning a skill today, decide next 3 months dates or 6 month dates depending on your requirement and your success point. So you see your success point and find out how much time is it going to take you to reach to that point, so that you know how to decide the deadline. Now let's summarize whatever we learned, all the secret formulas here in this video. So the very first thing is decode the basics. This is our first step. Our second step is start small. Our third step is create relevant learning sources. Our next, it means fourth step is remove all the learning barriers. Our next step is execute the learning, put it into practice. Our second last step is define your success point. And our last but not the least point is deadline. You need to decide the deadline to learn this skill. I hope you have enjoyed this video and found some value in it. If you like the video, please do like, subscribe and share it with the people so that they also know the secret formula to learn a skill. Thank you very much for watching the video till now.